everyone. How you doing? I'm just finishing up here. I'm almost done. Just have to water stamp a couple of things, and I'm done. And then I'm done. So, how's everyone doing? I know that Xylee was live earlier, so I didn't want to overlap too much with that because I know like we have like a lot of the same viewers, I think. So, you know, I don't like it when I get annoyed when like two of my favorite creators or two of the creators I like or whatever are on at the same time, So I didn't want to be like that for anyone else. I'm almost, oh my god, my iPad is so slow too. Oh my god. So who do we have here? Oh my god. So hey, Crazy Tia, Krista Fan, Sue M, Kimberly Roddy Mom, Dottie Morgan, Heather McDonald, Betty Boop Wolf, Megan, Gigi, and it might help if I go on live chat. Okay, Robin, Nikki, what's up? Sue, Kathy Ann, Heather McDonald. I think I said you already though. Diane, Susan Elliott, absent 12, Shaz, Anika, what's up? Mrs. Cassandra. So yeah, I got an interesting email yesterday, and I probably should have looked at it before I went live because I would have showed the screenshots last night. But I think it's actually a good thing that I didn't see it until later because evidently where the screenshots came from, I actually have a sock account in there, so I was able to get more. Yay! Almost done now. I only have 2 more. So it's such a pain in my ass. You know what, screw it. I don't even care. I just won't waterproof the last few of them. Who gives a shit? So yeah, anyways, I don't know if you all remember or not, but there was a group a ways back that Katie was in. It was called the Long Hoax. And it was a group that pretty much existed to dispel the whole SL abuse allegations and everything. It was a group like against the dad, which whatever, I don't care. I kind of understand that the dad I think is kind of shady. But it's also against the little girl, in my opinion. I don't know. It's how it looks. That's how it seems. So Katie was very active in this group a ways back. And she appears to be active in again now. Reason sure, but whatever, she is now. She's in like Critical K was in this group, but she's not in this group anymore. So now Katie's all up in this group, kind of posting about Critical K. it's funny. It's just funny to see them overlap. That's I don't know. That's what I think. I'm transferring these over to my computer right now. Trying to. Nothing ever works when I want it to. It's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, 30 seconds. So, oh, I'm sorry. Got it right now. Doing it right now. I'll even wait and transfer those over till I get this done. But I figured since last night was Creep Show Art, I figured we could do this tonight. So. Yeah, I'll do 45 for now, okay? If we need more, I can always do more. Okay, I was self-destruct in 5 minutes, but there, yay, you don't have to self-destruct. Now why isn't it finding my computer again? It just had it, but I said no, because I did that. I'm not having a good day technology-wise. I don't know why. Oh, I'm sorry you missed last night, Kimberly Roddy Mom. It was a pretty extreme too. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to rub it in. Hopefully tonight will be a good one though too. Let's hope. All right. So let me get these up. I'm not even gonna try and get these all in order because just come on now. Because technology seems to be kicking my ass today, so I don't really want to test fate. So we'll start with these. These are the ones, these I was emailed, but I found some really good ones, interesting ones, I guess you could say. It's just funny though, because I remember when Katie was active in this group before, up until I don't even know, I think December or January or some shit. I don't quite remember. She became a moderator in the group. And like what usually happens when she comes into a group and kind of takes over, she starts pissing everyone off. So it didn't take long before she was no longer a moderator in the group. So, and I don't know if she left the group or what came about exactly, but yeah, it was interesting. So let me just start to send these. Actually, I'll do this. Okay. So I'm going to share screen now. Why did these come in all backwards? It's weird. I'm in a folder. Okay. So in these screenshots, she is, like I said, I'm not going in order. I'm just picking whatever one comes up first. She's basically talking about the lawsuit. Oh, that's right. Someone mentioned the lawsuit. Of course, it's not going to quite come through if I don't get them in order. All right, so here someone had said they're talking about Kay's lawsuit. So they're talking about the true crime case there. The Christopher or Christian was his name. I cannot quite pronounce his last name though on cue, so I'm not going to try. But yeah, so she's kind of arguing with people in the group or whatever, because I guess people in the group just kind of like they think that it was a suicide too. But someone here, she tagged the wrong person or whatever, and she's like, I am researching. But Kay also cannot accuse the mom of murder too. That's the point, which I don't know why that has to be stated, but okay. Here she says, I read full lawsuit and just accused Ray of being irresponsible or being responsible for her son's death and another patient. She also is alleged to have accused Ray of other crimes. Reading through the comments on several posts, I find it utterly tasteless to trash Ray. She's the mother of a child who died, or a mother of a child that died, and there's conflicting evidence that doesn't support suicide. The two that are suspected were not found not guilty at all. A grand jury didn't indict them, which is way different. I find it utterly upsetting that people in these communities blame victims or parents of victims. Please do better. So in here, I don't see anyone blaming victims or victims' parents. However, over the last 7, and it's true. I mean, she's kind of confusing the whole group with shit that she's seen Kay do, basically, which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got a point. I don't know. Yeah, Texas. You believe that shit with the dildos? I can't believe that. This group it's called the Long Hoax. So I don't know. Apparently now it's like it seems like a lot of people in the group are against Kay, which I mean, I guess you'll find that really in a lot of groups now. But hey, who 3? So yeah. All right. That one. Okay, she says, this has been all over the news, all over the news. 48 Hours just covered it. The district attorney said they were considering another grand jury on Dylan and Whitney. So did 48 Hours get it wrong? One side has been all over the news. Yes, 48 Hours was aired before the case files were released and went off of Ray's version. Read the case files, do some digging. Why do you think the same DA and the previous one, as well as the AG's office, want absolutely nothing to do with this case? That doesn't even make sense. The DA had the case file. Releasing it publicly doesn't change that they said they were looking for a new attorney to consider an indictment. Yes, she did. She was just elected into office at the time of 48 Hours and promised to look into the case, and guess what was determined? Self-harm. Since then, there has been a smear campaign against her. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of conflicting information too with this case, just in this group alone. I mean, I don't see how that can be. I mean, either something's factual or it's not. I mean, here this person's talking about how the DA was just elected into office, but you'll see, you know, Kate, in a moment, Katie will say no, she's been in office since like 2019. She was just elected into office, 1048. Okay. Oh, right here. I don't see anything like that. Or at least she wasn't newly elected. I see articles from 2019 as the DA. So I mean, either she's newly elected or she's not. I don't know. You've obviously not followed. This has been happening for years with several in office. There's some Facebook groups out there with the case files. Join them if you want both sides, but I've got some errands to run. Have a great day. So then, see, she said, I'm researching, but okay, also accuse the mom of murder. Of course not, but I don't think anyone would disagree with you at that point at all. There were other comments that you tended to dismiss that others felt a full research may be beneficial. Channel rebrand in order to allow less critical K never happened, but might help. I didn't know this. Ray has a $47 million lawsuit against her. And now, is that by like the two alleged, I don't know, defendants or whatever, if you want to, I don't, for lack of a better term? Because I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It gets better, Faith. It gets better. Like these are like the, I don't know, these are the like the ones I think that a lot of us can kind of, you know, agree with Katie on for a lot of the things that she says. Yeah, no, I agree, Beauty Demon. I don't care if the DA is new or not. I find it odd that something so simple and factual like that is contested so much. You know, like the DA is new. She was just elected, and then no, what do you mean? She's been there for at least 2 years. You know, just like something like that. Why isn't that like an agreed upon premise? That's my whole issue with it, I guess. Well, I mean, if we don't need a minute, I can slow it down. I saw the number of people in here, and since I'm not looking at the chat really, I don't want to overwork my mods. Okay. Okay. This one, great. Someone says, given your own problematic history of defamation lawsuits, I would have expected you to have some empathy for Kay. You clearly don't follow true crime because Ray is just as bad, if not worse. I've talked to people in Meridian and they all say they are scared of Ray. She's terrorized an entire town. Come on now, because she's in denial and hasn't left that stage to grieve in 7 years. Stay in your lane, girl. That's funny. Well, the rest of it's not funny, but the stay in your lane part's kind of funny. So, and that brings me to the last screenshot, the one that I pulled up first, but I wanted to save till after that one. First off, my lawsuit is over and I was not guilty of defamation. Really now? Really? This what happened? You were found not guilty. Come on now. Come on. Agreed AF. Never thought I'd be in absolute agreement, but I am. Also, one lawsuit doesn't have F all to do with another, no matter how bad anyone wants it to matter. I find these kinds of groups to be so toxic at times. Then why the hell are you in it? Even if Ray has sued people, she believes there is evidence that this wasn't suicide. Can't people have some damn empathy? Why would there be gunpowder in the hands? And someone says, I didn't mention your lawsuit and I couldn't care less. Wow. They actually used that properly. I could not care less instead of I could care less. A lot of people say it wrong. So it sticks out. Let me check the chat and I'm going to pull up some more. Oh, really? She's what do you mean she's being offered 10,000 for like a settlement or something? Or Beth says CK is saying she's been offered 10,000 right now in her life. Like the other side is saying, dude, we can settle this if you just give us 10 grand. That seems kind of weird. I mean, why? Yeah, it's a Facebook group. Where I grabbed the screenshots from is a Facebook group called the Long Hoax. I had joined it way back in the fall under a SAC account because Katie was in there and has to do with the whole Long family and everything. And Katie ended up becoming a moderator like within a week of entering the group pretty much. I mean, she just took right over. It's funny. And in true Katie fashion, when she does this, it doesn't take long before the group kind of, has enough of her shit and kind of turns on her. And then she either leaves the group or I guess this time I think she just kind of went dormant. So, because she really hasn't been active in that group since at all this year until like the end of May. I watched a true crime where someone was Rutledge S and the mom daughter for 15 years and was finally overturned. The best friend and boyfriend just got convicted of murder. Huh. Wow. Oh, hey, without any balls. KJ Flat used murder with Jilly and lied that had it implied tweeted. I didn't know any of that. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a few more. And I think I might have these in order, kind of. See. Well, actually, they're kind of solo posts for the most part. All right. Start with F. So yeah, now this is what I mean by oh no, actually no, it's not this one. This is one of the posts though that she put in the group, and like this was just yesterday, the 9th. I think now it's almost the 11th or something. Today is the 11th, I think. Yeah, okay. So it was 2 days ago. Another YouTuber is being sued. This time it's a true crime creator that goes by the name Critical K. She's being sued by Ray's son Christian died in 2014. The death has been in the news for years because police ruled this death suicide despite troubling evidence to suggest otherwise. Now, I took a screenshot of this because when I click on this to look at the post, it doesn't come up as this. So I think maybe this might have been the original and then she edited it or something, because when I click on it, it comes up as this. So it goes from reading that whole paragraph to reading this. I posted some of the court records on my Instagram regarding the lawsuit against Britt. Okay, that's it. So, and then this is, okay, let me pull up a couple more here. 2, 3. Okay, so this was on its own. Like a lot of them that I have too are from comments, so they're not from posts of hers. So here she's talking about the Long case, because yeah, she ended up, this was like her when she first appeared again, was like at the end of May, like 2 weeks ago. She was talking about the whole Long situation again. So there's so many did exactly what she did. I think they're talking about Annie, 10 to Life Annie. Did exactly what she did, and then some. When it comes to this situation, I blame ML. And she goes, oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, I didn't say you did. I don't know who you, I mean, in general. Lots of people spoke about SL and never should have. I blame Daddy. You were the first to call ML out. I wish more people knew that. Was I? Before K? It's like she's all hit. Like, really? I don't know. Just, I find that kind of gross. If you ask me, I don't know. So here we have. Two, three. Almost there. Shoot, no, get in there. I wish that there's a way you could do this faster. And this one. Okay. Okay, they're not going to be in order. Sorry. That'll take too long. So we have, oh, he's still talking about like when she was the first one to call out, I guess, ML or whatever. So Crime says, way before, when I started this group, I shared your Twitter. Kay didn't know about the case until like a week after Labor Day. Your family had already been doxxed before she came into this group. Much respect. Crime. Oh, wow. I was already accused of calling her a brat, which wasn't what I said. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, she can't even tell the truth in this group. I mean, come on. No, you didn't say that. And you were the only one to donate your earnings when you covered the case. I call bullshit. Jillian says, ML acts like Mr. Love and Nature, Magic's hand, but in reality, he has caused so much hatred and pain. He has destroyed Estelle's childhood. He has twisted and warped her mind. He has caused so much pain and suffering. And okay. By the way, I just watched your YouTube video. You make some really good point about the hypocrisy of the Discovery Plus channel. Great video. It was horrible on Twitter. All the attacks. Oh my God. She says, thanks. Backs. Never understood why others were so nasty toward you. I don't ever recall you calling her a brat. I do recall CK calling her one, though. I've always defended you and always will. You know, it was just a few months ago that this group like was basically ready to like kick her ass out and shit. I mean, it's amazing how like these groups like just have a high turnover rate and shit. Let's see, I just want to check the chat real quick. Without a pineapple. That's funny. Yeah, I agree, Kiki. It was very interesting. KJ made that video saying she doesn't want her son to be embarrassed of her. That was a good video. And she turned around and kept acting the same. Yep. Yep. I almost wonder if like maybe she has to like kind of not has, no, they can't do that. No, never mind. A settlement can't do that. They can't like make you completely change your behavior and shit and make you say shit. But I almost wonder if there was something in the settlement that's causing her to turn over a new leaf, let's say. She just released a statement? Oh, okay, cool. Let's check it out. Oh, the 14-minute long one? Or are we looking at something in community? Oh yeah, no, I saw the one from earlier. Did everyone read the thing that was on her community tab? So is KJ spending more time in these groups so that she doesn't avoid going live? FYI, she's live now. Oh my God, you're not monitoring your meds, so I'm speaking on. Let's pay attention. Sue's one of those people I can't control. I've tried threatening her with pineapple, but it doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read her community thing. It's not long, so I'm gonna read that quick. So we have here, she made a community post. Social media is a community. It's an alternate universe community at times, but a community nonetheless. If your son or daughter were to be maliciously persecuted and vilified on social media for a crime they didn't commit, you would want someone like me to take a stand and defend them by encouraging critical thinking. I am being maliciously persecuted for standing strong on my principles and values. This attack on me is designed with one goal in mind: to silence me and further promote the very mob mentality which led to the vicious online harassment of Dylan and Whitley to begin with. When I started this channel, my chief goal was to push back against mob mentality, tribalism, and pitchfork brigading. I am not backing down. Not now. Not ever. Well, if she stays true to her word, I mean, I can give her credit for that, but I don't know what she's not backing down from exactly. I mean, I don't get it. But we can. What I just seen it, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Standing for something. So 1 in the chat if you want to watch Standing for Something. It's 14 minutes long. 2 if you want me to go back to screenshots right now. Either way, I'm going to go back to a screenshot. So 1 if you want to watch the video first. 2 if you'd rather skip the video. Yeah, I can agree, Diane. Yeah, I'm not sure she'd be the one I would want either. Yeah, just because she's like, she may be kind of a pit bull or whatever, but I mean, that's not always a good thing. Well, I think the ones are taking it, but barely. Who's live? Katie? I mean, we can go to Katie too. All right, how about this? So since the 1s and 2s were a lot closer than I imagined they would be. 1 if you want to watch Katie. 2 if you want to watch Kate. Okay. What did I say? 1 was Katie, 2 was Kay. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can still do both, but you want me to go to, all right, so, all right, looks like Katie's gonna take it. Okay. Damn you people. No, I'm kidding. What am I doing? Is she live on her channel though? And even, she might be on Instagram, huh? Yeah, she's on Instagram, I think. Yeah, okay.
super into that person, don't they start hating on you? I don't understand it. What makes me realize this is what I went through, right? So I got canceled, allegedly. And I was like, okay, so like people bring up things I said that they didn't like, or opinions that I had that they think are offensive. And I'm always like, okay, so you don't like what I said, or you think this is offensive. But it's like, I have a lot of people that don't find that offensive or weren't bothered by that. So why is it that because you say I'm canceled, how am I actually canceled? If my channel is still growing, if I still get views, if I still make money, theoretically, when you start talking about someone, you actually amplify their platform by bringing them attention in a way. Unless you're reporting on crime or something like that. Yeah, I mean, in the 90s, they went on to talk shows. But the more that you talk about someone, the more you draw attention to them. So like, for instance, all the channels that talk about me, even though they're talking about me negatively, they have to realize that by talking about me, they're actually drawing people to my channel to figure out for themselves if they like me. And sometimes I actually get a lot of views that way because people think I'm a terrible person. And then they're like, maybe you're not. So then negative attention. No one's calling me out. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not getting called out. I was actually just like watching call out culture on, I don't even know, on TikTok. And I was like, what is this? I don't understand this. Like, I just feel like when you report on stuff, you don't have to like, I don't know. Like I recognize when I talk about the Duggars, I'm not going to cancel them. And some people were like, Katie, you're using the hashtag cancel the Duggars. I don't know that people understand that like when you use hashtags, you're not actually saying cancel the Duggars. It's like a hashtag. So if people are searching things about canceling the Duggars or are interested in the Duggars, that's a hashtag that they can look at. I think sometimes people think hashtags are like you're saying something as a hashtag. So canceling the Duggars doesn't mean I'm like canceling the Duggars. It means people are interested to find out if the Duggars are canceled. And they're actually on a TV show. So that's way different. So I always wonder, like, these are just the thoughts. Happy birthday, Natalie. I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't even think it was like, someone said I was being a hypocrite in the comments because I have a hashtag that says cancel the Duggars. And I'm like, that doesn't mean I actually am canceling the Duggars. Happy birthday,
no.
Natalie.
Hell no. I can't pause this, can I? Can I pause it? Damn it. Shit.
So, anyways, but I was watching all these videos just a few minutes ago.
She said in her video that she was canceling the Duggars. She wanted to. She wanted to cancel Josh.
Than saying like, I feel like it's way different with the Duggars to say cancel the Duggars than it is to say like cancel someone because they said something I don't like. Like that person said, I don't know, they were mean about a kid, or that person has a political opinion that
Thank
I
you for
don't agree
becoming a
with,
member,
or
L
that
House.
person has whatever it is. And I think that's a lot different than a family that covers up for a sexual predator that like literally is abusing children and downloading child sexual abuse material. So wild to me. Those are the kinds of people you should not want to have platforms, but they will. Oh, honey, I'm sorry about your dog. That's so sad. We put our paws up to the rainbow bridge for your puppy. Sorry about your dog. Okay. So anyways, and then sometimes I wonder, when people are making content, are they mad about everything that they're talking about? Like when I talk about the sister wives, I'm not mad. I don't hate them. I actually love Christine. Do you think sometimes when people do this, it's like fake outrage? Do you think sometimes when people are part of that, like, I know I hate when people say like social justice warriors, because I feel like that's an insult that's used by the right for people that are on the left. And I think you can be upset with things that are happening socially, and you can stand up for things like the LGBTQ plus. You can stand up against racism. You can stand up against a lot of things. But do you think there's like people that literally make it up so that they can get attention? Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. There's this whole idea of like, I'm 42, I'm not a baby. Half the people that say I'm canceled are like 15. So I guess to a 15-year-old, yes, I'm canceled. Like the 16 and 15-year-olds on YouTube hate me, I guess. Whatever. Like whatever. I don't know who you are. A lot of these are kids that think I'm like the worst human in the world. And I'm always like, what did I do? What was it that I did? I'm like, I pay my taxes. I don't have any criminal convictions like beyond my DUI in 2004. And that was like 17 years ago. I don't abuse my child.
I froze? What froze? It doesn't look frozen.
Yeah, so I think there are people that literally just look for reasons to not like you. So it's like, oh, you're an old lady, so I hate you, or whatever. I am middle-aged. And I'm okay with that.
Now you're getting a pineapple, Sue.
I think it's funny that. I also wonder too if like people understand reporting. Like, do people get that like when you're reporting on things, you don't just go off like what someone says, you have to actually do some research? I don't know. I'm constantly amazed. I'm amazed. I would have thought a couple years ago, people would have learned that like you should just like do research, and I don't know. I notice it in the media too, but hello. So maybe in a way it's good that Trisha and Ethan's podcast is over. This week has been one of those weeks where it's like, I didn't know what I wanted to talk about on my channel. And then there's some topics I don't really want to talk about because I don't know. Well, I don't know what you would consider yourself. That's like the favorite thing people like to say is that I'm not a reporter and I'm not a journalist. I'm something else. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what I am. You don't, I guess I'm doing a job and my job is to report on things, but I don't know what my job is if I'm not reporting. Yeah. That's true. They'll give him whatever views the views most likely. That's true. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a tea spiller because I feel like tea is like just flat out gossip. And like, I don't feel like I do just gossip, but maybe. I'm still curious about what's going to happen with this court case because this is the weird thing I've noticed in the Josh Duggar court case. I check every day to see if there's been any filings, and it's bizarre. Typically, if somebody's court case is like, T is in my intro, yes. I don't know what it is. So I'm sorry, Spicy Guacamole 710. Yes, T is in my intro. It's like a play on words, though. And of course, my haters now will say that, like, oh, Katie says she's not a T channel, so she's such a hypocrite. So here's the thing I was saying is that they haven't filed anything, like, at all. I did a video on Jessa's video. You should go check it out on my channel. I already talked about it on YouTube. But they haven't filed anything. Like they haven't, unless they file something, unless his side files something in opposition of what is on there, this will go to trial in July. Because like every other criminal case I've watched on Pacer, you will see that but there hasn't been anything filed. That's what I'm saying. Like generally at this point, there would have been something filed. There's nothing. They haven't contested anything. They haven't filed anything, which is weird to me. I remember when Todd Chrisley got arrested like 2 years ago, he was immediately filing things for continuances. The Duggars have filed nothing. Like they haven't done any requests. They haven't done any objections. They haven't filed anything for like to suppress evidence, to anything. It's weird. I've never seen a case go from arrest to nothing. The average federal case takes 2 years. Any lawyer will tell you that. 18 to 24 months is the average length of time for a federal case. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, they haven't filed anything. There's nothing on here. What is going on here? He has until July 3rd to change his plea. But I would have thought by now they would have filed something in opposition to whatever it is, you know, like a motion to suppress evidence or a motion to like objection over a warrant or, you know, something like that. No, everything would be so on paper.
Thank you for the
Anything that
super
they make a
chat,
request to in the
Doreen,
court
the
has to
Tennessee
go
Bell
as a
Mom.
document, so they have to file. And I only know this because I went through my own
I don't know how to
lawsuit,
pause it.
And I went through a federal case, so I know how this all works. And anytime you make a request to the court, whether it's for discovery, whether it's for any sort of motion, you have to file it into the court. And they haven't made a single file, which is weird. That doesn't normally happen. Generally, after someone's arrested and they have their arraignment, then the lawyers start filing things. They'll start filing like whatever they can to get you out of whatever it is on technicality. And I was confident based on the bond hearing that he was going to start filing things about the warrant, or not the warrant, the search warrant. I keep wondering if they're going to go to trial on this. From a publicity standpoint, it would be terrible PR to go to trial on this for the Duggars. And Jim Bob, here's my thought. When the Duggars put out their statement about Josh and this case, they wanted it to come to a conclusion as quickly as possible. And my thought is that they need to resolve this in order for them to be able to move on with their lives. Like, the whole family is on hold while this happens. All of their financial, I'm sure the network right now is holding off on making any decisions because they have not renewed the show. Well, see, they don't have to wait for a court date for the prosecutor and the defense to speak. Like, that is all ongoing. That can be happening behind the scenes. I feel like Jim Bob cares more about money, to be honest, and his name. But the network has not at all made it, like, this is weird. I think the network has, like, I think the network hasn't made a decision. I wasn't talking about them initially, Misty. People brought it up in the comments, and so I answered a question.
Oh, now she's starting to get rude.
Starting in July or August is when it normally starts. I find it funny too that people get upset with me for like covering the Duggars. That's like what I've done for years. I don't know why that surprises people. I also think it's weird when they count the number of videos I've made and say that I'm like obsessing over it. Like, if you go to the Sun, they have over 1,000 articles about the Duggars. So does that mean the Sun is obsessing about the Duggars? Go to the Hollywood Gossip. They have over 1,000 too.
Because they have like 1,000 stories about everything.
I don't know. Josh is so arrogant, in my opinion. So the Chrisley case, they had this hearing about a month ago where they were trying to suppress evidence, and the judge did not make a decision and then asked for briefs. So Todd's lawyers filed their brief this week on the reasons for their arguments for why they should suppress the evidence. And the district or the U.S. attorney has until like July 7th, I think, to respond. And this would probably be the last ditch effort. This case has been delayed so much because of COVID. And Todd Chrisley has been on his Instagram. Like, I can't even believe he's doing this. They got subpoenas and they got all of these records from the Georgia Department of Revenue. And he's literally posting public officials phone calls that are part of this trial. And he's like blasting them on his Instagram, trying to say that there's some sort of cover up and they were like framing him. And it's like, when I see it, I'm just like, how is he doing this when he's like a defendant? Wouldn't this like work against him in his case? And why is he going so hard at the Department of Georgia when this is a federal case? I'm sure he could be sued for doing that, but I was just like, what is he doing? Why is he posting this stuff? He doesn't deny that they found these things. This is what's crazy to me. There's no denial that they found this stuff. The argument is how they obtained it. I haven't really, there was a service for the remnant stuff, like I think earlier this week. I didn't get around to watching it. But I'm pretty sure that nobody was specifically trying to target Todd Chrisley. What I think is weird to me is if you look at the court files of Todd Chrisley's case, is it all started when he failed to pay his taxes, I believe, in like 1 year. And then there was this big tax lien that the IRS was trying to get him to pay. And I think it was like almost $800,000. And instead of paying it, the government alleges that he started putting all of the businesses and everything in Julie's name. And like they allege that he put these companies in and bypassed things so he didn't have to pay it. And then they filed bankruptcy. And then the bankruptcy is what ends up getting him in trouble, along with not paying the taxes. And then while they're not paying the taxes, he's like doing all these creative things to not pay the taxes, allegedly. And it's like, if you would have just paid your taxes, this wouldn't have happened. You know, like they wouldn't have been looking. I just don't understand it. But yeah, I check the Chrisley file a lot. mean, paying your taxes is not fun. Trust me. Like once you make a certain amount of money, you pay a lot in taxes, but at the same time, like you have to pay your taxes. Like you don't just get to avoid it. I don't know. Just pay your taxes. It's not that hard.
Michael.
I think with a lot of it, with a lot of them, it's hard when you have like when you're 1099. But I think a lot of the people that end up in this situation, they're spending the money faster than they make it. I know I've learned over time that you cannot apply rational thought to irrational behavior.
Hey, buddy.
That's what I always, whoops, we're not going to turn into those people that like spend money faster than we make it. I'll stay in my like average size house rather than like get a baller house just in case we ever lose our jobs. They always say the people that are the richest are the ones that aren't spending their money. That's another thing about YouTube and just celebrities, the flexing they do when they buy things. Like, I'm so boring. I still am driving an 11-year-old car. I could probably buy a new car and I just don't.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't even have 100,000 miles on it. And I'm like, why would I get a new car? Do I consider myself rich? This person seems kind of, this person's trolling. I hate having car payments more than anything, and I hate car insurance on new cars. I don't like I drive so infrequently. Like the last thing I want is to pay a bunch of money for a car that I don't drive ever. Yes. Yeah, like I don't understand people that have like really, I don't know. I'm going to get a new car eventually. I want to actually get a bigger car so that we can have a car that'll fit both of our dogs and our son's equipment. You gotta. I have a Toyota Highlander, and it only has like 77,000 miles on it, and it's 11 years old. And Toyotas can go until like 250,000 miles, and I'm like, I'm gonna have this car for like 40 years. 40 years. Frida is upstairs. She put herself to bed. We have 2 Toyotas. My husband has a Camry. The Highlander actually doesn't get bad gas mileage. It's like a mid-size SUV, so it's not like, I want a bigger SUV. I want like a Ford Expedition, like that size. I don't know. The Expeditions look really nice. And I was like, I think the Expeditions are like the same size as like Yukons or like Denali's or Escalades. They're all that same size. What is gas right now? It's not that high. When we bought our car, I think gas was like $4 a gallon. What is it now? Well, the Ford Expedition is actually the best rated for the class for like safety, for interior, for like everything. What's our gas prices here? Have you filled up lately? I can't remember the last time I filled up.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I'm not in California, so our gas is for sure not that high. So I was reading that the Expedition actually drives better than the Yukon and better than the, like, whatever, the GMC, the Chevy. My Highlander drives like a car. And the reason why I don't want to get a Sequoia, which is the next, so there, yeah, the Sequoia, which is the Toyota, it's on a, the Sequoia is on a truck frame. So it doesn't have like the nice, I don't know. See, that's what I was reading about the Expedition, is it has the best economy for gas. It has the best interior. It has like the most room. They're so expensive though.
Yeah.
Is it a truck frame? So our neighbors have a Denali. What are those? What brand is that?
James.
GMC? Are they the same size as Escalades? Escalades are like the Cadillac version, right?
Night.
Night, love you. No, we don't have a cabin. Okay. Well, no, Expeditions are literally like in the same price as like Escalades. It's crazy. Expeditions are not cheap at all. At all. I was looking at the prices of them. So Todd's brother has an Escalade, and the only reason I bring them up is just because he's a mechanic. He has a shop, and he's had that car for ever, and it's been such a good car, or such a good truck. Like I told Todd at one point, like I wanted this an Infinity, and he was like, no, we are not getting a luxury foreign car because their parts are so hard to find when they break down. And that's what his brother told us about certain brands, like not to buy. Lincoln Navigator, yeah. Whenever I think of Lincoln, I think of like, we're just talking about cars. I'm not actually buying a car. We just actually, if you're just jumping in, we actually just talked about it's nice not having a car payment. I don't even know what gas is like here. I'm in Minnesota. It's definitely not $6 a tank. The last time I went to the gas station, it was in the $2 range. But I don't understand. No, Jeeps don't work. We have so much equipment with my son. Like if we travel with him, we have so much medical equipment that we have to bring in. And then if we go somewhere, we would want to bring our dogs. And so we need a vehicle that would fit both the dogs and him and all of his equipment, which is why I want a large car. The hearing will not be on Zoom. Yeah, we don't currently have a car payment. We haven't had a car payment in a while. That's why I was thinking about the Expedition, because the Expedition has the amount of space that we need. Right now, we have a Highlander, and when we get all of his stuff in, because he has a wheelchair, when we get his wheelchair in there and we get like all of his other stuff, it's like we have no room for anything else. So when we go traveling and we have to bring his wheelchair, we don't have room to put to put our luggage. Yeah, you hear Charlie, he's meowing. The new Ford Expeditions are like so nice looking. If it's not on Zoom, it might just be an in-court appearance. Courts might be in session now. Like not all courts are closed now that there's like vaccines. My husband wants a truck. We literally don't have. My husband's car is 7 years old and mine's 11 years old. So we're not like sitting here like ballers. It's just literally like my car is getting to an age where, and with my son's stuff, I just want to get a new car. We're not really looking.
I just tried refreshing it real quick. I'm going to hook it right back up right now.
He doesn't struggle to walk. He has a lot of people that have wheelchairs. It's not because they struggle to walk. It's because they have issues with distance. And that's what he has. He has hypotonia. So, you know, like he doesn't have muscular dystrophy. So it's like his muscles are not like, his muscles are not disappearing. He has hypotonia. So he has low muscle tone. And that makes it when you have low muscle tone, you get very tired very quickly. And then he has like all these other health problems and he has like trouble regulating his temperature, and there's a lot. And so he can walk and stuff. It's just when we go on like longer distances, if we're going to go on a walk, it just helps them reserve energy, really is what it's for. Like a lot of people that have wheelchairs, like they can walk, but they can't. It just helps them conserve energy. So that's what we have again. No, it's not autoimmune. Well, no. He has a neurological disorder. He has no pituitary gland. And he has hypothalamus dysfunction. And he has central nervous system dysfunction. He has a neural tube defect, or a neural tube, whatever they call them, an NTD. The most common NTD is spina bifida. He does not have a spina bifida, but he has a lot of the same issues as someone that has spina bifida. You're pregnant, whoops. He's 8. Did I know about that before he was born? No, we did not know. And yes, kids with feeding tubes can absolutely swim. So the same way that like you and I, when we swim, if we get water in our mouth, it goes directly in our stomach. It's no different than if you have a feeding tube. And when you have a feeding tube, the stoma is very small and it just is a little hole, and it's plugged. It's plugged by the tube. So he doesn't have a lot of drainage or anything that comes.
Unmute. Okay. So someone asked if we can watch something else, and I'll go back to it. Okay. If y'all want, I just want to ask the chat, what would you guys like to do? We can come back in a few minutes if you want. We can go check out Kay. We can go back to the screenshots. Okay. 1, to go back to Katie. 2, to watch some Critical K. 3, to go back to the screenshots. So Katie, K, screenshots, K. No, it's not over. K, screenshots, K, screenshots, jump out. Yeah, I'm with you there, Robin. Oh my God, 2s and 3s are so close, but I think K's taking it. I think Critical K is taking it. We can always check back in a few minutes or something. I don't care. But yeah, it's getting kind of boring. I must admit. Yeah, and the shit about her kid. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to sit here and say like he doesn't have issues. Yes, I know he has issues. There's no doubt about that. But I just feel like I feel like he's a lot more capable than she gives him credit for. I mean, really, a wheelchair? I mean, and someone had said in chat, I didn't pay attention who was, I apologize, but someone said, gee, I wonder if more walking would help with that muscle loss, or that muscle weakness. What the frick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kiki. I think she might have to. I don't know. So why don't we can watch some Critical K and we can come back to Katie. So just chat, because I'm able to watch the chat now. So just chat whenever you want to go back to Katie. Just pipe up and I shall do so. So where do I have Kay? I don't have her up right now. So what am I doing? Duh. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. This one I want. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Hi, guys.
Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Hi, William. Hi, Jonesy. Hi, Jem. Courtney Euler. Crystal. Yes, it's a members only chat. So if you want to be heard, oh boy, look at the hair. If you want to be heard, if you want to be seen, you'll have to become a member. How's everybody doing on a Friday night? Love you too, Jonesy. Hi, Jem. Hi, Alexis. All right, I'm just going to jump right into it because I want to read it and go spend time with the hubs. He's finishing up Game of Thrones. He's in last season, so I want to catch that with him. And I have a busy weekend planned. So, and I'm going to be writing more this weekend. This is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the thoughts that I have rolling around in the old noodle. So, hi, Copper Ginger. The Ginger. Hi, Justice McLeod. Missy Weir. As always, super chats are welcome. And joining the Patreon is also much appreciated. Some of the past monologues I'm going to be reading. That's easy to do because I can just pull them up and read them and slap them on the old Patreon. And those will be at the $1 level. So, hi, Molson Man. All right. I'm going to jump right into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this monologue. I really enjoyed writing it. So I hope you enjoy listening to it. Here we go. As John Lennon said, for those of you in the cheap seats, I'd like you to clap your hands to this one. The rest of you can just rattle your jewelry. The quote of the evening is this: those who stand for nothing fall for anything. Though the quote has been misattributed to legal scholar and founding father Alexander Hamilton, all evidence of the closest match comes from a January 1945 issue of a journal.
Okay. The hell? Why is it still going?
Chest tubes are so if anyone's had heart surgery, my heart goes out to you, like literally, because the recovery from heart surgery is so hard. Like there's parts of like they don't really tell you about when you're walking into it. So you like walk into it and they're like, okay, we're going to go in and they tell you like we're going to break the sternum. Like they use like, I think they use like a saw, and they basically they cut the sternum straight down, and then they put the child on, or the adult on, bypass, which means that while they are operating on the heart, the actual like machine is pumping blood and doing everything for the child or the adult. And once they take the heart out of the body, it like turns into like a jellyfish. I remember sitting with the surgeon right before surgery, and he was like, all right, so he's going to go out on bypass, and then we will take the heart out, and the heart will become like a jellyfish in my hands. And I'm like, that is so wild to me. And then they are able
Is that one of
to
us?
like go in and like fix things.
Maybe not. I thought it was.
I felt like she said, I'm supposed to have heart surgery, but I'm trying to control with medication. It's just too scary for me. It is scary, but I will tell you from my experience that it was scarier to watch his decline before he had his heart surgery than it has been to get through the heart surgery and like on the other side of it. Heart surgery was the worst experience in terms of like how hard it was physically on him and how much recovery it took. But the change in his life was so like that. Like,
I'm going back to Kay. Someone had said like the Discord was like, oh, here she goes. So, but she's just like still talking about her kid and shit. So,
to war veterans. Here is an excerpt. We are trying to show him not only what we are fighting against, but what we are fighting for. So many of these boys have only had a very hazy idea of the real issues of the war. About all they see is, quote, going back to the good old days. This is a dangerous state. If they don't stand for something, they will fall for anything. They need to realize that we are fighting two wars, the war of arms and the war of ideas. The other war, of which the war of arms is one phase. According to quoteinvestigator.com, an interesting precursor for the saying appeared in a Methodist church announcement in an Iowa newspaper from 1926. The word order and meaning were distinct, but the keywords were the same. In 1927, the same precursor was printed as a sermonogram in an Ohio newspaper. Quote, it is easier to fall for anything than to stand for something. At the start of legislative sessions in the U.S. Senate, a daily prayer is typically offered by the Senate chaplain. On April 18th, 1947, Chaplain Peter Marshall spoke the following words. Our Father, we yearn for a better understanding of spiritual things, that we may know surely what thy will is for us and for our nation. Give to us clear vision that we may know where to stand and...
All right, I'm already ready to go sleep. Do you guys really want to watch this? We can. I just want to make sure that y'all want to watch it. She's being sued for defamation because for causing damages to the Christian's mother's reputation and accusing her of killing her son and killing some other person.
I can pull up, I can read the court papers again. Or I can send them to you if you want. See if she mentions the case. Okay. Yeah, I tried looking for or tried to pull up the transcript, but it's not there yet. So.
And what to stand for, because unless we stand for something, we shall fall for anything. Irene Dunn also repeated this truism in May 1945 when the movie star participated in a radio program called, quote, Town Meeting of the Air. And according to Radio Life Weekly magazine, volume 11, number 11, before 3,000 interested spectators, 3,000, Irene Dunn, Eddie Cantor, Will Durant, and Reverend J. Herbert Smith brought, quote, the Town Meeting of the Air to Los Angeles with a bang, or should we say a clang. Ms. Dunn capably summed up the affirmative by stating that, quote, if we don't stand for something, we'll fall for anything, end quote, and end citation. Social media is a community. It's an alternate universe community at times, but a community nonetheless. If your son or daughter were to be maliciously persecuted and vilified on social media for a crime they didn't commit, you would want someone like me to take a stand and defend them by encouraging critical thinking. I'm being maliciously persecuted for standing strong on my principles and values. This attack on me is designed with one goal in mind: to silence me and further promote the very mob mentality which led to the vicious online harassment of Dylan and Whitley to begin with. When I started this channel, my chief goal was to push back against mob mentality, tribalism, and pitchfork brigading. If I don't defend my vision, who will? Dylan and Whitley have been wrongfully accused and brutally maligned by far too many in the social media community, and it has taken an enormous toll on them and their families. 7 years is long enough for this pain and suffering, born of denial and repressed grief. Imagine they were your son or daughter. How far would you go to right the wrongs done to them by the mob? On January 20th, 1961, immediately after reciting the oath of office, the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, said to the nation, let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the
Sorry, guys, my ear pods died, so that's why I paused.
torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans, born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it, and the glow from that fire can truly light the world. JFK continued, and so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. And this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet, but let us begin. JFK continued, so let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Those of you who either don't understand what I stand for or despise me for what I stand for, ask yourself, what are you doing for your fellow citizens? What are your values and beliefs, and how do you apply them to the people you meet and the people who appear to you who need help? How hard are you willing to fight for them? How hard would you fight for someone you didn't know on principle and simply because you believe in your heart it's the right thing to do? In the biblical book of Samuel, a young David...
Wait, what's this? Someone get a strike for showing alive? Everyone does that. I mean, is everyone getting struck? I mean, I'll pause it or whatever every few seconds. That's fine. And I imagine they would only count anyways for like the YouTube lives. I mean, I don't think it'll count for Instagram. That's not like copywritten or any shit like that. I thought I saw Dottie here a little while ago. I don't know where she is now. I'll just keep pausing it. It looks like it's almost over anyways. I mean, only a few, like 5 minutes left, if that.
David defeats a Philistine giant named Goliath in single combat. Now, regardless of the true origins of the tale, it is really just about a bully challenging an underdog, the underdog taking up the challenge voluntarily and defeating the bully against all odds. Digging deeper, though, you'll learn at the very heart is a story of strength and belief in oneself, despite facing 1,000,001 reasons to lack belief in oneself. David was witness to Saul's cowardice in leading the Israelites and wanted to prove he could lead them better. I do not see my adversary as a scary giant. I view her as...
Okay, just pausing for a second. And thank you, Kimberly. I got it now. So all set. As soon as we're done with this, I'll share that. Yeah, no, it probably was YouTube, Patty. But I'm playing a YouTube live now anyway. So I mean, it's thank you. You're saying something does pertain to now. So thank you.
Her as someone who has been leading people astray for 7 years. And just as David and Goliath is but one parable among many to highlight the need for the few to rise against the many, this particular chapter in my journey is but one hurdle I know must be faced to bring about growth and change in the social media community. I've tried to communicate with my Goliath on multiple occasions to, quote, meet under the old Georgia pine, a line borrowed from the country band Diamond Rio's song, Meet in the Middle. Come to the middle and listen to the other side. There's balance to be found by gaining common ground. Cease causing continued pain and suffering for all involved in this case and endeavor to find peace and acceptance of pain.
Just pausing for a second. It's all okay.
Truths. Vindictiveness is not the path to peace, and it surely will not lend its hand to grieving the loss of a young man gone too soon. I knew at the outset my Goliath had become accustomed to using frivolous lawsuits to silence her critics, and those who would seek to use actual case facts and evidence to defeat the mob mentality against Dylan and Whitley. I take a certain perverse sense of pride, knowing my words and encouragement of critical thinking are worth $10 million to silence, and I pray I remain free to say these things to all who would listen. I pray the rights fought for by generations before us will not be undone by our own hand and our own propensity to fall into mindless mob mentality. I was a child when I heard the words, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. But I knew what he meant. He meant to do whatever you can within your means and power and abilities for the benefit of the public good. Identify your personal talent. Choose a worthy cause, extend your hand to someone who needs it, and this will create a reverberating effect of hands being extended in healing, compromise, negotiation, forgiveness, peace. This is the ripple effect Kennedy envisioned, and one which is constantly being ebbed by the tide of groupthink and the loss of individualism. The yoke of groupthink results in the individual falling for anything. And we'll come full circle back to John Lennon. Trying to please everybody is impossible. If you do that, you'd end in the middle with nobody liking you. You've just got to make the decision about what you think is your best and do it. And everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. That's it. That's what I've got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And
okay, awesome. Yeah, too boring for me too. I hear you. When she's not boring, she's not boring. But this was boring. Yes, this was boring. As long as you have commentary, they can't strike you. Okay, so as long as I keep talking throughout it, I can do that, dude. I can just keep talking. That's not a problem here. Not a problem. All right. She's still going? Oh, Jesus, she is. Oh, my God. She's still going on about her kid. Now he can only walk up a few steps on stairs. I mean, I don't want to sound cold or whatever, uncompassionate or whatever, but it's so sad, I don't know. I don't understand why. Oh shit! I don't understand why. I don't know why she wants to talk about it all the time. I don't know. All right. I want to put two pictures up here quick. and then we can check back with her in just a second. But, all right, which one's first? This is... Oh, shit. I don't know. I'm going to pick the wrong one. Yep, of course I did. Ah, damn it. Okay, so Kimberly Rowdy Mom just sent these to me. She evidently went over to her Instagram Live and said, every time someone yawns, a ghost gets a BJ. Sorry. Ha ha ha. And then I deleted it like an idiot. There it is. And then evidently whoever Shorty is, Shorty's a rat. But she said, Katie, black mother of rats. I've seen her in hate channels. Shorty, you a rat. You snitch. Oh, uh-oh. I think her live ended. Yeah, it's over. What? It almost looks like she's saving some of them now. What was this? This was yesterday. Huh, okay. So anyway, yeah, her live's over. Oh, thank you, Robin. Yeah, as abrupt as usual. Yeah, she was just going on about how her son can only walk up like 5 or 6 steps at a time or some shit when I switched over real quick. Like, and that was like 30 seconds ago, maybe, you know? I'm sorry, but not sorry to say this. KJ only talks about her child's ailments when she is sad fishing for money. Yeah, she usually does kind of hammer away at it then, anyways. KJ said a live or two ago that Todd and her decided not to talk about their son on social media going forward. Yeah, apparently they have that talk, like, I don't know, every month. And they make that affirmation or whatever, like monthly. What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I can go back to the screenshots. I have no idea what order or anything that they're in. So let's see. See, people can give opinions, but the issue with YouTubers is they present opinions as facts, and that can be damaging. It's not even that. Oh, this is about CK. All right. Kate does this repeatedly, blaming victims for crimes. Okay. It was awful how abused. Oh, this is about the Long case again. It was awful how abused the people who refused to push his abusive narrative were. I donated every last dollar I made to charity. I got destroyed and humiliated by Creepshow art, and then it went like wildfire, all over something I didn't do because I questioned Michael and pointed out his lies. I know. Annie said she set money aside for SL. I saw the entire thing, Katie. The lies being said about you were infuriating. Come on. Creepshow art is awful. I can't listen to her rants. The entire situation was dreadful. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. I haven't even discussed this on my channel in months. I don't want to cause anyone any pain. I'm just tired of the lies. My 2 cents. Oh, yeah, okay. This is, yeah, it's when she put a tweet up for, I think, who's this to? I think this was at, Annie, I think. 10 to Life. Dear YouTuber that called for the waterboarding of, I think it's, I could be wrong. I don't know. They called for the waterboarding of a mother that you claim as trafficked her child. Apologize to the mom and stop covering the case. After all the harm you caused an innocent woman with your unverified lies. Thanks. Wow. God damn it. Stop moving. Oh. She says, I was in this group originally and she blocked me too, meaning CK. I got upset with her after learning about her blaming Shanann Watts for her murder and after I saw her anti-Semitic tweets. Yes, I remember that. I think that may have been when I said something to her about how messed up she is, so she removed me. Girl, I just got the door wide the F open the minute she appeared in here. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Just my luck. Oh, hon, trust me when I say it went far beyond blame, way past that. I don't know what does that mean? What could be past blame? I never even knew who she was until she was in this group. Oh, I was on a live stream with her and she went off. Then all the taunting videos to her brother. Let's see. They were not found not guilty. A grand jury did not indict them. It's not the same at all. Sorry, I used the wrong words, but they didn't indict because there's no case. All evidence points to us. That's not true. Thank you. People are jumping down my throat because they think I'm sticking up for CK. I'm not on any sides. And when someone is wrong, they're wrong. I've stated that I do think CK is dead wrong in a lot of things. See, everything I've seen makes me believe that, and apparently the law officials as well. You're going to tell me they're wrong too? People can, I think, didn't I do this one already? Facts on the issue. Yeah, I read this one already. All right, let me check the chat quick. Who started the Long Hoax Facebook? I don't know. I can look and see. Maybe it can tell me who the starter is. I don't know, or who the creator is. I can check in just a moment. I only got like a few left of these screenshots, and I'm done with this group. Okay. Exactly. One lawsuit doesn't have to do with another. I'm shocked Dylan and Whitley are suing anyone because they haven't technically been cleared of anything. Not prosecuting and not guilty are two different things. The grand jury granted a no true bill, which means, oh, here we go. Here we go. Fucking. I think that this is why she kind of got, like, became hated in this group the last time, was because she was giving out like legal explanations and advice and whatever descriptions, and she was wrong about so much. And people got pissed, and she didn't even try to like correct anything. A no bill is a formal document that's filed with the court that lets the defendant, the defendant's attorney, the judge, and the clerk know that the prosecutor will not be seeking formal charges against the defendant. It doesn't mean, however, that charges can't be filed at a later date. Dylan and Whitley are idiots to sue anyone because anything they say in a lawsuit could be used by investigators for a criminal case. They don't have to say anything. Discovery could honestly work against them, which is why lawsuits like this don't happen frequently. I mean, it's a civil case that they have against someone, so they don't have to say anything. My Twitter, if you want to follow. Didn't get the privilege of watching the video or any others calling them others. Things I shall not repeat on here. I already followed my friend. Jesus Christ. Last one. Some people don't speak to me like I'm human. Then they need to be removed from here. Tag one of us, please. Thanks. I'll let you know. And you can bet your ass she will let you know. In fact, I bet she's already let you know by now. I bet she's got a list already. By the way, I watched Kendall's video on Christian, and it was so well done. When I hit Twitter, I followed you on there, and it was insane. I never have followed any YouTubers, really. I watched some of your videos in SL, and they were well done, in my opinion. And the cult just came at you like crazy. I felt so bad for you. I hate Twitter. No one comments. They say it's because I block people, but only trolls respond. Well, duh. All right. Did anyone see the article Conspiracy Day? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yep. Some close to K. Definitely, if not her. Exactly, Jess Carter. Yeah, why does she keep acting like no one was calling her out until Creepshow Art? The Reddit has been around way before the lawsuit. So it was Emily D. Baker, the True Sleuth. Now Shannon. Yeah, exactly. And before that, it was Steve McRae. Um, like he was like her like first like YouTube beef, wasn't it? I want to say, right? Oh shoot. And let's see here. Oh, come on. Why? Now this thing's not picking up my airdrop. If I close that, that won't matter. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's the Sun paper. In the Sun paper? Yeah, Steve, then LB. Oh, Amber Portwood. There's that drama for a while. All right. Oh, shit, damn it. Huh. My Facebook has been loading awfully slow. Has anybody else's been wicked slow? I don't know what the hell the problem is. Facebook's usually like really fast. Okay, almost done. Okay. One, two. Five. Two more. And one more. Okay, and these are the last of them. Oh, wait a minute, I should do that one after the others. Try this way. Okay. I don't even know what this one was about. I think this one was about Michael Long's parents filing for like grandparents visitation or whatever. Katie's trying to find where it was filed. And so she didn't say where, just that it cost $28. Like, why does Katie want to know where the hell it was filed at? I mean, really? Is she still chasing after this? Yeah, exactly, Jessica. But just in time of the lawsuit, every other week, it was a new YouTube creator that was slandering her and causing the loss of hundreds of subs. You know what? Here, I think this is slowed down. There, this should be better for chat, I think. Someone else had posted this. Only reason I'm sharing Katie's tweets is because Clara posted about the lawsuit as well as discussing it. This was from May 23rd too. I'm assuming it's true as it aligns with what Katie posted on Twitter. If you'd like to get in on the update, here is Will's Patreon link. There's a reason why I added that. Where is it? Okay, so it's so 2, 3, 4. Damn it. I'll get back to it. Comment on the post. Here, they're just like they're like mocking someone, it looks like. Screw it, I'm just gonna go all out of order. See this person here, Audrey something, I think. I don't know who she is, but they're like just like, I don't know, they're laughing at her, mocking her. I don't know who she is. Okay, maybe it's Ashley. I don't know. I know Ashley isn't well liked, but since I shared her post with the group, Katie was trying to get information. Oh, okay. This was the post I said. There's a reason why I shared it when they were posting like that the will or that the Blair was soon a stream. Yeah, I literally just shared what was shared with me. Period. At the same time, I was given the information by subscriber via my DMs. I came into groups. I found the lawsuit because the sub told me about it and it was posted in another group, period. The lawsuit makes it very apparent that he is going to lose. I think that she's talking about Michael Long's lawsuit that he, I don't know, allegedly filed against like everyone or whatever. So, like, she's just like full on active in this group again. So she's going to be up to no good, I imagine. See, oh, someone commented on the post on the case update page saying ML's, yeah, here's this where she was looking for the filing, saying that ML's parents already filed a grandparents' rights lawsuit, which says she is no longer in ML's care. So that would be proof everyone wants that she's finally free of him. I'm guessing the daughter free of dad. Oh, here again, they're just messing with that girl, still going on about it. That chick needs to give it a rest. It's going on 4 days now, shaking my head. I don't really know who she is. And I just stumbled. Oh, this is funny. Oh my God, I thought that this was hilarious. So yeah, on March 28th, someone had posted, I just stumbled across this gal, pretty common sense stuff. And I love that she lumps CK in with the merits of a new eye cream. I haven't listened to the new low for Katie Joy, but I expect that to be equally entertaining. And it's Radiant Britt, the YouTuber that this person's talking about. I thought that was funny. And I think this is the last one. Yeah. What is this one again? Oh, okay. I guess they're saying that I think they're saying that Without a Crystal Ball gave no credit to Kaylee, whoever is. I think that's it. They're crazy chick. I don't know. So yeah, that's what's going on in the Long Hoax or whatever. All right, what's going on in chat? Can you turn slow mode? I turned it down to 30 seconds. So I had done that a little while ago. Yeah, she's gonna break their balls again, I think. What? Counselor here keeps trying to mark a lady dingo's territory with balloons, and we keep moving them so they can't catch her. Oh, that's funny. Imagine if they become cellmates. Well, I think we know who the bitch would be in that relationship. That little baby being eaten by the dingo was sad, though. Yeah, I think it was. I think I agree. It was sad. It was definitely sad. Oh. Well, he just definitely bought. I'd honestly never seen a dingo. I don't even know if I've seen one. Like, I never seen the movie or anything, so I don't even think I know what they look like from a book. Aren't they like a cat or something, or like a coyote kind of animal? You show me one on video. Yay! Okay, cool. No, not like a cat. Well, I meant like bobcat kind of cat, not like, like Garfield the house cat. They're a canine breed. Okay. It's a wild dog. All right. I just made out with my high school love to that scene. To what scene? To the lady's baby getting eaten by a dingo? Oh, shoot. Damn it. I keep forgetting this. I'm horrible. I'm such a bitch. Shit, what am I doing? Doing here. Come on. All right, so fucking fuck. You know, why are you breaking my balls? I'll just do it through my email. Fuck you. So I want to thank Eileen for the PayPal. I keep forgetting to thank people for like PayPals and shit. Like, I'm horrible with this. See, and Cheryl. Like, I'm going back like weeks. There was another one. I know there was. Where was I? Eileen. Where's Eileen? Okay. So, Charlie. And I think that's it. I think. I don't know. I can't get into my PayPal now to look and see. It's breaking my balls. But no, wait, there was someone else too from this one. And Marianne, that was from a while ago though. But thank you. PayPal? Fucking pay my ass. Okay. Oh my God. Why? I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna fucking throw it. All right, I give up. So yeah, thank you. What's the PayPal? I don't use any Google Pay. I'm not sure what my PayPal is at the moment because it wants to break my balls. So let's try this one more time. Yeah, it's not letting me in. This is pissing me off now. Really fucking making me mad. I think it's in the about section, I know, for my channel. Also, it should be in like every description for every video or live stream. It may not be in this one yet. I'm not sure. I don't know if I put it in there yet. If I put my default info in there yet or not, but it should be in there. I got in. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Is that everyone? Watch, I got in here like that was like everyone. I don't know. So Cheryl, and yeah, that looks like it was everyone. Oh, and Anna from like the beginning of May. I'm sure I didn't thank you. I'm sorry, because I'm horrible at remembering to thank people for these, because unless they're right in front of my face, I don't remember them. So thank you. Venmo. I don't know if I've used that one yet. Thank you, Jessica. Yay. I think it might actually be my first Venmo. It is. Cool. Yay. Thank you. I'm an idiot, and I will be the one who has the unlocked phone. Yeah. I hear you. If you're blocked, can you see her Instagram, or do you just get blocked from her lives? I can't see her Instagram. My normal Instagram account, she blocked me from it, so I can't see her lives. I can't pull up her Instagram. Nothing. It's just like Facebook, pretty much, which makes sense because they're owned by the same company. But yeah, I can only access her Instagram because I go on under a different account. Crocodiles, wombats. One more animal and I can say, oh my. She hides her story in lives. Yeah, she does. I noticed like, well, the IGTV, that one I'll have this one actually has like a couple of newer videos. It looks like I don't know how new, like one's from yesterday, but I don't think it's a live necessarily. I think it's just like one of her like intro videos for like a new video that she's uploading to YouTube or some shit, whatever. I don't know. And it doesn't look like there's anything. I don't understand this whole story thing though. I don't understand Instagram. It confuses the shit out of me. The Aussies are chatting. Yeah, I know. Awesome, you're not blocked. Like if you get kicked from her lives, you can't see her lives or stories. I don't know. Can someone kick you just from the lives, but not from the account? I have no idea. What the hell's a quokka? I am kicked just from lives. No shit. Okay. Yeah, I was in one of her lives, and it was when I was under Slayer Utica, and it was this was when I got kicked. Actually, I think I came in just at a time when she happened to look to see who was coming in, and she saw me, and then it was like she's like, "Wait a second," and then all of a sudden I just boop, that's it, I'm kicked, and I'm blocked from everything. I'm like, "Oh, you shitting me?" Like, damn it! Like I made it a while too on that account. And hot in here now. Really? Where's my other controller? Damn it. There. Where's the one, though, that doesn't have the dead battery? Oh, well. Just got in from the backyard fire pit. Hope everyone is having a great night watching from the beginning. Yes, we are. I think I'm about to wrap it up, though, because I'm out of shit to show and talk about. Google Quokka. They're so cute. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, those little bear thingies. Oh. Those things are so freaking cute. Oh my god. Yo, I gotta share this. You guys gotta see this. Look at these things. Like that's their real face. Oh, that one's got a knife. Oh, how cute. That is amazing just how they look like they're always smiling. Are they like vicious little fuckers too? Yes, I'm in the dark. Well, I have my light, but yeah. They're not bears. They look like little bears though. We don't have bears in Australia. It looks like you do. Yeah, these things strike me because they're so cute and like you're going to just like pinch their cheeks. I bet that they're vicious as hell, aren't they? You're legally not allowed to touch them. Protected. They're protected. I can't steal one. Please do lots of streams next week. I'm going to be going crazy. Why are you going to be going crazy? I mean, sure, okay, I can do lots of streams, but why are you going to be going crazy? Thank you for reminding me, Melinda. What Melinda says, does anybody else think that video KJ made where she was being all nice was because she was trying to befriend Ashley? She could be, yeah. You have a good point there, but you just reminded me of something else. Google Chris Hemsworth and Quokka. All right, I will in just a moment. What was it? Someone brought up a very, very good point in my comment section earlier about KJ's video. What if she did like this 180 on talking about Creepshow art and the whole lolcow incident and everything, because KJ has been posting about herself on lolcow? Like, what if she did that because she's expecting to be the next person outed by the website? I don't know. I read that. I was like, oh my God, that's like brilliant. I'm having a total knee replacement Monday morning. Oh, that sounds like hell. But I hope everything goes okay. Well, I'll be doing a live stream before then, but I think, well, probably not tomorrow night, Sunday night maybe. But if you're having it Monday morning, you may not want to hang out. So if I don't see you or talk to you, I hope everything goes well. And hopefully we'll see you Monday night. They're not vicious? Really? They're not vicious. Wow. Okay. So Google first Chris Hemsworth and Quokka. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Quokka just sounds good. Chris Hemsworth post selfie with adorable Quokka on Instagram. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna freaking die. Look at this. Oh my God. That's so cute. You know what? I bet these would make great pets with like 2 otters. 2 otters and 2 quokkas. That would be like awesome, like pets, I bet. Okay, what else was I supposed to Google? Google cassowaries. I don't know if I spelled that right. Okay. It's a bird. It's a genus of bird in the order whatever, whose members are okay. It's a lot of words I can't pronounce. All right, images. Oh, aren't those things are vicious? Didn't one of those like kill someone before? I want to say, like someone's pet or something. Things like from the dinosaur there. Katie got kicked from lolcow last year. She was busted on the Creepshow thread. Oh, no shit. Well, I mean, yeah, but she can still get on there, just not as herself. Thanks. EKC, do you know if Ashley is entertaining? To do an interview, Sarah. I don't mean to change stuff. I don't know. She, in my opinion, she might be because like enemy of my enemy is my friend, or there's like misery loves company or some, I don't know, whatever. So in that sense, I wouldn't blame her maybe, but like, I think Katie's like one of the things that Creepshow didn't really lie about. So hopefully she's not, because I feel like she would be kind of ending the drama with one person fucking with her and starting with another. I got attacked by one of those. About $10,000 damage done to the panels. Holy shit. It really, yeah, it's really just a real life raptor dinosaur. It is. Yeah, bloody big bird. Yeah, killed. Yeah, I heard something like that. Like it was someone's pet or something and it killed his owner. Kill you with their claws. They look vicious, man. I need to go back and look at Chris Hemsworth and this bear. I'm calling it a bear. In fact, here, let me leave you guys with the bear. That's so cute. The YouTuber that's outing. Okay. What do they eat? What eat? The bear looks like it eats like leaves and shit. Because like Chris and the bear seem to be like doing like Lady and the Tramp thing with a couple leaves. Are these like at least somewhat smart animals, or are they like really kind of dumb like koala bears? Oh, I'll get one here. No, I'm kidding. If I get anything here, it's going to be an otter. Aaron, fun fact. Those throw their offspring to predators to save themselves. Shaz, they kind of are dumb. That's funny. Really? Have you seen a smart koala? Yeah, you're right, Melinda. I definitely agree. But you know how KJ tried to make friends with anyone who doesn't like CSA and Emily for whatever reason. Yeah, I know. Proboscis monkey will make you laugh. Maybe play the hair video as an outro since you got hacked last time. Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, the hair video. Why am I drawing a blank at this? What's the hair video? Why can't I remember? Really? I've always heard that they're like the dumbest animal. Like even their food, like it's pretty much poison to them, but they like condition their bodies for it or something. It's weird. Oh, that's right. Atmosphere hair. You're right. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, Melinda, we've been saying the same thing too. Yeah. The only reason why I bring it up, because when KJ changes character like that, she's definitely up to something. Something's, we don't know if something's coming, if something's about to drop, but yeah, we completely agree with you. Okay, let me pull up the video. Okay, here it is. Yeah, let me check the chat. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Marco. Thank you. I always get confused between chat and sticker. When chains and whips excite me. Well, as a drunk with a clap. forgetting who they've been with the night before. Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and start playing it. Get the volume up. All right. Hey, everyone. So the other night, shocker, Katie was lying to everyone again on a live stream. Now, this is a really weird lie, though. She did this live stream where she had her viewers call in and they shared stories or whatever. I mean, it was a good idea and it was kind of entertaining. But Katie's story that she shared was, wow, oh my Lord. So I'm just going to let her tell the story and then I'm going to follow up.
Here is the invite to join. Now, here it goes. I'll start with my most embarrassing story, and then I'll do a gross food story in a minute. My most embarrassing story was when I was 21 years old, and I was in a car. It was like January, and I went to an Atmosphere concert, and the rapper Slug was outside after the show, and I started talking to him, and I was really drunk, and somehow I finagled a ride home with him, driven home by his girlfriend, and I was so wasted.
Is this lagging? Because like on the StreamYard screen, it's going fine. And on the tab where it's actually playing, it's going fine. But when I look at where the chat is and where I'm watching the live stream, it looks like it's lagging. So sorry, everyone have fun. And wait, you're not bringing up anything stupid, Melinda. You're fine. Oh my God, ask any questions you want, hon. You are fine. Nothing to apologize for. Thank you for being here. Yours is fine. All right, cool. All right, thank you.
Wasted. I was 21, you guys, that I ended up getting kicked out of his car at a Super America gas station, like 4 blocks from my friend's apartment, because I was that annoying. Yes. I literally was he's a rapper from this band called Atmosphere. It's a hip hop song. So I was in 3-inch heels. There was a million feet of snow on the ground, and I had to walk through alleys with snow everywhere. I had a skirt on. I had no skirt with no nylons or stockings or anything. Bare legs, middle of the winter, heels slipping everywhere, so drunk because Slug kicked me out of his car. And I was so embarrassed. And it was so funny that he wrote a song about it. He literally wrote a song about it. It's so embarrassing. I was a mess. He literally wrote a song about me. So you can find it on his God Loves Ugly album. Now, in the song, we actually die on Lindale Avenue. Now, that didn't actually happen. But no, I am not. I'm actually just really happy right now. I am drinking water, and I'm just being silly and having fun. So he wrote a song about me. It's on his God Loves Ugly album, and it is so gross, and it's so funny. And I was so mad at him for writing a song. I knew the song was immediately about me, and he wrote a song on God Loves Ugly. So that is actually a album that he wrote. All right, so we've got some people that are already to show up. So let's get started. And we are going to start with Scarlett. Oh, Scarlett's devices are not connected. We are going to try to keep this moving so it's not like super. Oh, what was the song called? Let me. Hold on. Let me tell you what the songs are. It's called Hair. And I don't think I can play it.
Katie expects us to believe that after one chance encounter with her, giving her a ride home when she's drunk and annoying, was enough for this rapper to write an entire song in her honor. And then on top of that,
she can't remember the name of the song. She has to look it up and remind herself what it's called. I mean, come on. No one would forget the name of a song written about them like that. And especially not Katie. But really, one encounter, giving her a ride home when she's drunk and annoying, in her mind, that's enough to write an entire song about. It's wow. I don't know. I thought about contacting the band. Someone suggested it to me, but I mean, really, I don't think they're going to write me back. But even so, I don't think that they're going to out a fan. They're not going to want to cause a fan like any upset or whatever. And this narrative she's telling it's not harming anyone. So I mean, I don't think that they would even care really. So instead, I went looking for maybe interviews with the band that they've done through the years, maybe talking about song meanings or such. And I didn't find anything from the band, but I did find quite a few comments from fans where they know the song meanings and they talk about it. So let me show you what I found. Okay, this first one here, and I'll be including all the links in the description. It says, shoot the shaggy dog. In both Hair and Scalp. Scalp is the second song in like the series. In both Hair and Scalp, which end in the protagonist of the song suddenly dying in a car wreck at the end. These two songs actually end with the same car wreck. They're just told from two different points of view. Then I found parallel story to that and Hair. We're talking about Scalp. Parallel story to that and Hair. Scalp grows hair. LOL. The ending is what ties these two songs together. I love how Slug can make two songs from about 8 years apart. I don't know, and tie them together. That's beautiful. Who does that? Unique. Here is one of my favorite songs from Atmosphere. No wonder I noticed the similarity. He's driving a pickup truck which gets broadsided by a couple of drunks. The drunks at the end from Hair, and they all die. And lastly, talking about Scalp again. This beat is really dope. I just listened to most of the song and so far it's dope, but he's telling a story and it hasn't really gone anywhere yet. The song's about to end. Oh, SOS. This is really dope. It's basically a sequel to the song Hair, which was on God Loves Ugly. Well, it's not really a sequel. It's the same story, except it's told from a different perspective. I didn't spoil the story of Hair, so I probably shouldn't spoil this either. It's really dope once you realize how they're related, though. I F with this song. This is dope to me. Okay, so after I found these, I then went and looked up the lyrics to the song Hair. And I'm going to read them for you. But before I do, I just want to say I purposely have not listened to the song because I didn't want some preconceived notion of how the words were supposed to flow. I didn't want to come off trying to sound like a white suburban girl trying to rap because that would not be a good look for me. Here we have, could I throw my panties on stage? Like, can I be an effing groupie and just F you because you're on stage and other girls want to F you? See bands like us don't get groupies. You're so full of us, I'm sure. No, it's not full of us. I mean, have you ever heard our songs? I mean, basically, exactly that's what I'm saying. Smile with me, etc. Then, oh, look at her. She's looking as good as dinner. And she's looking back at me as if maybe I'm a winner. I'm in my late 20s, little girl. Don't flirt with me. I got the capabilities to program your circuitry. You don't have to believe. Do yourself a little justice. Don't let Slug undercook your muffins. Oh, wait, did I say that? I did. Must be losing it. Because it almost felt like it might just have some truth in it. Now back to the platter at hand. She said she's 21 and quit school to go work for the man. A switch up in the plan. And now she's happy as a chorus because now she makes rent and now she drives a Taurus. Unwinding and hanging out at the bar. I wonder if she knows that I'm not really a star. She seems to be impressed with my lack of ego and my self-aware style. I like the way that she smiles. She want to know how I find the words I use. I don't really know, but I can lie if you want me to. Angels sing to me in my sleep. I sold my damaged soul for the magic of speak. Now she's laughing. She likes the sarcasm. Naturally, I'm asking if she's got a captain. A captain? You mean a man at home? The answer is no. I came to this bar alone. Well, heavens to Betsy, enough about boyfriends already. Just trying to keep the conversation heady. As much as I would love to run and play in the forest, ain't no way this girl is going to break into my fortress. I've never made a practice of introducing the mattress to women that I meet at my own gig. I don't know. Can't imagine anything as small as alcohol and hormones turning out to be anything big. Baby's hella beautiful, even kind of bright. I got the fire of a vampire inside me tonight. It might be all right. Everything seems tight. I got a good buzz and she's giving me the green light. So tell me, girl, what you doing after? She says, hopefully hanging out with my new favorite rapper. Now, wait a minute. That's not fair. You're throwing boulders. I can tell by the way your hair touches your shoulders. Be straight with me and I'll be me with you. I can think of some of us that we should do. So if you think I'm coming home with you tonight, you're probably right. Probably right. A few more beers, a couple more laughs, addressing my past with the questions she asked. Yes, I love cats. I would love to take a bath. If I would spend the night, would you massage my back? She's closing in for the embrace and slightly tucks her head under my face. Her hair smells so good. I gotta have a taste. Where's your Ford? Let's ditch this place. In the parking lot, she sparked it off. She must be starving for someone to hit their heart. I've never been kissed with such passionate bliss. Porn star damn near tore my lips apart. Honey, slow it up, hold it up, start the car, and leave this garage. Let's go to your apartment, Lyndale Avenue, on the way to her rest. Her drunk ass turns to look at me and she says, you're so beautiful, from the hair to the soul. I can't believe that I've never met you before. It feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. She missed the red light, hit a pickup truck, and we died. What part of that song matches Katie's story? I mean, who hears the song after Kate having a night like Katie's story and thinks, this song is about that night and it's about me. I mean, who thinks that? I just can't get past the whole spent one annoying drunk car ride with her was enough to inspire this artist to write an entire song about that and about her. I mean, it's just, I mean, yeah, I know that this is harmless for her to tell, but I think it's a big piece of the puzzle here, I think, because how easy it is for her to make this up, to make up this story, to tell this grandiose tale of hers, and how easy it is for her to tell so many people. I mean, she told like YouTube, all of YouTube, this story. Like it didn't cross her mind that someone out there is bound to know or bound to ask questions or bound to search. This is easily provable as a lie. If it's this easy for her to lie about something like this, then what else is she really easily lying about? How many other things? Like, I'm sure that there's things that we notice, but now I'm wondering how many things we don't notice. I mean, it's just this is blowing my mind. I don't know. This is just a crazy lie. But yeah, that's what I have. So thanks for watching. Hey everyone. I know Tina and I covered.
I almost forgot mute. So there's hair. I buy your CD. I'd refund your money. Yeah, exactly. She thinks the world revolves around her. The song was written about me. I mean, like, I think all of us, especially when we're younger, like we're teenagers, we hear a song, we're like, oh my God, this could have totally been written about me. And, you know, like we all hear a song like that. And hell, I still do sometimes. But we don't actually think that the song's written about us. I mean, come on now. Even if we did actually meet like the song authors, I mean, half of these bands anyways don't even write their own music, but still, I'm sure that Slug does. Oh, Shaz, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, your cat just farted in your face. Did she get an idea from Eminem's song? I don't know. What Eminem song? Yeah, well, she said that she met him. I guess she and a friend went to an Atmosphere concert there in Minnesota, and after the concert, they ran into him or whatever in the parking lot, you know, and they hung out talking, and like he was there with his girlfriend, and then he and his girlfriend like gave her Katie and her friend a ride home, and then like they kicked her out because she was annoying. So then he wrote a song about it. He's like, really? Come on now. Yeah, his girlfriend was driving. Yeah, exactly, Diane. Kimberly, Roddy Mom, cat farted in my face. The next song in the KJ soundtrack. Oh, that reminds me. Shoot, I gotta post that. I gotta make it public. I have a new video coming out, and I think I have my first T-shirt idea, like my first merchandise idea. But I'll let it be revealed in the video. All I gotta do is like put like the hashtags and shit in it, and then I can post it. I don't know. It's the whole thing's weird. From what I understand, the song's not even written about a girl. Like the song's written about a story, like a story of this car accident, and but it's the story is told in the format of some movie from the 60s. Something about the lightness of heavy light being, or I can't remember the name of it, but basically it's the same story told from three different perspectives, like three different character perspectives. Where in the 60s, this movie basically just talked about like a series of events, but told the story like from one character, then from the point of view of another character somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like they were briefly connected, the three characters, but they were very separate. So that's, I guess, what there's three songs actually. It's a trilogy. It's Skull, Hair, and Scalp, or Scalp, Hair, and Skull. I can't remember. So, but yeah, and from the sounds of it, like Hair is being told from the people in the car. I think the song before or the song after it. I can't remember if Hair is the first one. I think it is. And then there's one after it, and then I think that's told from the viewpoint, the perspective of the driver of the other vehicle. And I don't know what perspective the third installment is supposed to be written from. Now I want to know the name of that freaking movie. God damn it. It's going to drive me nuts. Oh, I know. I have it somewhere here. Because I guess it's like kind of like a cult classic or something. I don't know. Okay. Okay. The Unbearable Lightness of Being. It's a book/film. I want to say from the 60s, like late 60s. Yeah, and it's hair, scalp, and then skull is supposed to be the third one. But I guess that they don't have a way. Last I knew, they didn't have a way to release it. The third installment, but I guess like it's written and shit. Exactly, Jovi's mom. Hair, scalp, skull. Totally the reason KJ relates so much. Yeah, exactly. A good movie similar is Crash. Yep. Oh man, I want it to be Carnival of Souls. I love that movie, even though it scares me. It's a cult classic. I never even heard of it. Huh. Yeah, I never heard of this one either before, like this whole shit went down. But yeah, I guess like the description is kind of like inconsequential events are unpredictably tied together to create a larger story. The sum of the parts is one way to describe it, I guess. Okay, all right. I'm going on over 2 hours now. I am going to call this a night. I'm going to wrap this up now. So I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the prom, so I will be helping my daughter get ready, and I will be taking all kinds of pictures. I can't wait. So, I don't think I'll be on tomorrow night. So, but I'm planning on being on Sunday night. So, yes, thank you everyone for a good night. Thank you everyone for being here and for the super chats and everything. Thank you. I know. I hope she has a great time too. We got her nails done today, and it's so cool. All right, guys. I will probably see y'all online tomorrow, but whatever. I'll see you tomorrow or Sunday night. Bye, guys. Thank you.